Okay, we are here with the battle. So he brings the Pelipper, the Tunditi, Arescuta, the Scolipede, the Noivern, and the Kartana. So Miltank and what's it called? The Ice Bear, Beartick, their bench. Okay, they're fine with me. Here, what my lead is, I would basically lead with pretty much pretty much lead with my Raikou here. Look what he sends. Pretty decent versus anything. Brownie, we get a good match. What does he lead with? Noivern. Okay, perfectly fine with me. I didn't do a lot. I think I just can find my leftovers. Will mostly U-turn. Actually, I think I'll go for Protect to see if by any chance he's like Trick and expect me to Calm Mind turn 1. He does that. I'll be impressed about that. Okay, no, U-turn. Okay, so then I'll have a free Toxic otherwise. He's only Toxic switching or Kartana and Scolipede, which basically doesn't want to switch to Raikou, so I can do a free Toxic round 1. Actually, turn 2, I should say. At least it's good to know that if his Choice Lock, then he didn't go for Trick. My Raikou to be Choice Lock. My Raikou to be at use. Okay. What would you say to my Raikou? Because you actually don't really have a great Raikou switch in otherwise. He's poisoned, well he does. Okay, I guess it'll be too bad for me. Let's say how much Earthquake to me. That's pretty much half my health, so I pretty much have either Earthquake or like the spikes here, right? Yeah, I can afford the Thunderbolt here. I'm fine with that. What kind of Scolipede is? Thunderbolt, getting big damage on it. I think he goes for spikes here, personally. Yeah, he goes for spikes. This is good for me, because I didn't get damage on my Raikou. But I'll have to spin later, that's for sure. He gets the speed boost. My Bronzong, freely. We're messing up, since he doesn't have a single Dark type. Eater's Lair and another layer of spikes, or Earthquake, or Mega Horn, whatever. Bronzong. Okay, so no spikes for me. Earthquake, perfect. Even if you use Kartana right here, I don't care. I click a Psychic. I don't want to set up, it's not worth it. Early for that, so I'm just gonna Psychic. Endeavor. I can still lay off my Bronzong. Okay, that's not a big deal. Got rid of the Scolipede, which is great. If I can spin later, I get rid of his, well, of his only layer of spikes. I'm fine with that. There's no more Scolipede for me to face. That's a big speedster that gets out of the way. A Raikou, and it was also the strongest one for me. Kartana. Just go for a knockoff here. How much do my Torkoal takes from the Kartana? If it's, let's say, Choice Scarf. Level 50, the knockoff shouldn't do half. Okay, I'll go Torkoal on that. Be able to spin. Back, send to Torkoal. Doesn't do much for me here normally. Should do around 23, 28 if it's not banded. Banded. 40. Okay, you're like Forb. I'll still spin, I don't care. I have a boss roll in the back. I'll still have the threat of KOing it. Yeah, perfect. No more spikes, which is good for me. If I look at his team, he has no more hazard for me. He can set up on me, which is great. Spin. The only one I should click from the entire game. Porion. Getting the turn otherwise. I reckon I take that every day. You'll be just toxic. Pretty sure he's toxic here. Or U-turn. I don't think he used a water move, but I still do it. Yeah, U-turn. It's fine by me. I take little to zero damage. Then you go on Kartana. Kartana, I should put that your life orb with knockoff. Go stun the T. For you, I have a Raikou. I don't fear you. I go Raikou here. I build it specifically to take hit from that on DT. Pressure to wear down his potential focus blast, but I think you're pretty much Weather Ball for the coverage. Pretty sure. So the pressure ability. Yep, Weather Ball. I knew he would go for that. Unless your choice spec, I should take that for day. Up. I hit it all day. So I'm gonna go for my own Weather Ball this time. So 50, I suppose that you. But yeah, I'll go for my own Weather Ball. Okay, you stay, I'm faster. And should at least do it KO. He's not Scarf. Perfect. Perfect. Pretty much wasted his turn right here. I have another free Weather Ball here. No reason to. Even if he goes Noivern, I don't care. I want the Thundurus. At least I'll get damage on Noivern if he does switch to it. But I'm fine with that. Either Drew, pretty much Noivern, I suppose. Yup. To the bat. Weather Ball. The range should be around 23%. Yeah, that sounds about right. Here I can stay, just use Toxic. Fine. If I can build, yeah, I'll just Toxic here. If I can survive even Tundity, I should survive even Noivern. Okay, U-turn. Here you should go either Kartana to not get Toxic or Tundity taking of an electric type move. That's pretty much what I think about what he's gonna do. If he goes Tundity, that's perfect. If he goes Kartana, it's fine. What is your play here? Yep, perfect. He's Tundity. And the Toxic on that. Yep, perfect. Tundity on a timer, that's awesome. Here, normally the range should still be up for another Weather Ball. I keep putting their work so much. And I love that Pokemon in Gen 8, for sure. But here, another Weather Ball. I have no reason to not click that. Even if he goes not even again, I get big damage on it. Maybe you'll stating that it would not be worth it to just switch around. Maybe. Just maybe. For now, I won't probably record it now, but soon they'll. Okay, it's staying. No more 20. Okay, so what about to say that soon I should do the movie for my BBL run on Showdown, and I have Raikou in it. And he's also doing a lot of work there. Yeah, to let you know that. And speaking of BBL, Lev is the one that is doing the match again for me. Really big thanks to for her. Then of Kartana. How much do I do Kartana on the rank versus you? So 50s. I do half. I just go Buzzwell there. To keep my torque. I don't just want to get that Kartana chip fast for my Raikou. T-Bolt does over half for it. If I can get there fast, I'm making my Raikou even scarier for him. Here comes the Boswell. I love the Ultra Beast. If play, I'll eat that for days. Here. Yeah, I can just click Ice Punch here. I don't care if he stays. Actually, I don't have Ice Punch. Yeah, never mind. I'll click Drain Punch. Yeah, I forgot that I changed it. Ice Punch to Rock Slide because I wanted to hit both. Okay. I realized I should survive. Yep, so I did good thing clicking Drain Punch instead. No more Kartana. Big Boswell. Surviving even a life form aerial ace for Kartana. That's my boy. No more Kartana. That's a huge lead for us. That was another huge trade done. So now we're pretty much 6 versus 3. The end is still not decided, but for now it's really in my favor. I want to keep my Boswell here. I don't think I need to. I can just stay in Rock Slide. If he tries to... Yeah, I can Rock Slide. I'm fine. If he has tried to roost or anything... Gate Wave, yeah. Excellent. Boswell did his job. And on you, sir... I'll go on what here? Can go Raikou, honestly. Yeah. Just go Raikou and slap on a Toxic. Doesn't have a really great answer to me right now, yeah. I'll just Toxic it. Different can be annoying actually. Okay, stayed. Yep, that was 0, no burn. I landed Toxic, perfect, and now I just spam Thunderbolt. Because he no longer has a resist or immunity. Actually, he only has an immunity from the start, and his resist was Kartana. Yeah, now the Thunderbolts are completely free for me to click. Pretty sure I survive even Draco at this range. Raikou is just that OP. Okay, what does he sack? Because there's anything that... Yeah, goodbye Pelipper. Goodbye. You're gonna be a fried pelican right now. Now it's pretty much time for the Bear's Cuda to come in. If it needs to be choice band to 2-hit kill my Vaporeon. Oh, let's see if he is choice banded. Let's go Vaporeon. That's literally the only move he can hit me with. If he's not choice band, he's doing 30% to me. Oh. Close combat? Yep. 50%. Also yes. So here, I just click protect to waste a rain turn and get leftovers recovery. I was at 133. Maybe he's not adamant, but I'll still click protect. Get the most out of my wish. So let's assume that he is adamant as well. Should be out of range to not die from a close combat normally. So almost left. HP do I have now? 125 to 139. That's pretty much need a high roll to kill me. I can go for Scald here. If he continues to attack me, he'll be a -3. It'll be a Scald in the rain. I should survive that unless I get a high roll. Yep, I survive. Here. Ask you that, how much dread do you take from a -3 Scald on the Rain? Vaporeon. You do not take that. Okay, at this point it should be GG. No even cannot break through everything in so little turn. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that it's GG now. But yeah, GG to Brown. Pretty fast offensive match. Pretty, well, pretty expected from facing Rain. Here, just click Protect. Like, I just did the inevitable for him. At this point, I'll Protect here, then I will Scald. Because I have nothing left to do. Doesn't break Raikou, it won't break fast enough for me. It's just the poison. Here, just click Scald. I'll let my Vaporeon die. I'm fine. It's not something that we care about. Vaporeon die. Raikou. Because I take any hits from it. But just to be sure, I'll still click Protect. With even more Rain turn and poison with Raikou. He may be lucked because he clicked 8-way versus my Raikou instead of U-turning or even Draco. So yeah, I just click Protect. Wasting more turn of poison and rain. I think it's just luck. The thing is that maybe it's Scarf because it's not doing a lot of damage to me. And Scarf could make sense for my guard jump. But too much in a row, Raikou putting the most amount of work in the team. I love this one. Yeah, I can just Thunderbolt here. That should pick up the KO. Even if he confused me, it won't matter. He will die to poison. Too much in either this turn or next if I don't attack it. A lot. It was a crit. Yeah, it was definitely Scarf. Yeah, GG to Brownie. Now we're going further in the losers bracket, which is really good. Next up, we should be fighting. We will fight Kurt because left didn't want. It should be Kurt next match. GG to Brownie. So I'm gonna see you for next time. Peace out.